Hey guys, Ike here from Mike'sOutdoors.com. Today we're out here and we're doing a product review on the new blood veins from Outer Limit Archery. And this is a product that I've been seeing for a while now and have been real interested in. I've got a camera, or I have an arrow here that I've been shooting 3D for the last couple weeks with, and you can see I've got the blood vein installed here. What this is it's a set of veins that slides right over the end. It has 3 ports that you'll put glue in, and has a channel to carry that glue down, and it bonds within seconds with no fletching tool, nothing more than the vein itself and a bottle of glue. Now we're going to use super glue, but you can see here how well this is bonded on there. Like I said, I've been shooting 3D with this, been shooting it in indoor range and stuff like that, and this thing is on there solid. You can see how much I've torqued that trying to pull it off there. There's no give in these veins. These are very tough veins, and I've found that they're flying exactly the same as my other arrows are. So they're nice, they're quick, easy to put on there, and getting good flight out of them, which is the most important thing to me, and good durability. So I'm going to show you here real quick how to put this on here, and then we're going to do some shooting with this thing. Okay, so when you get this, you'll get a package of 6. You have the instructions on the back. If you have a wrap or an arrow that is hard to get on, you'll have a tool here as well that's going to help you slide that right on there. Real easy instructions. It's one of the most simple products that I've ever used. It's got a cutout here. You can cut this out, and that'll measure you 3/4 of an inch from the nock side of your arrow. What we're going to do here, and I don't usually talk about price, but these are $15.99 for 6 of them. I think that's a really good price for what you're getting. So I think it's a really good bargain. I want to make sure to mention that this time. Okay, so these are Carbon Revolution Speed Pro arrows, and these have a nock, or have a bushing on the back, so these are not going to slide over that bushing. So what we're going to do is I'm going to slide it right over the front. I'm going to slide this right down on here, and these work with standard diameter carbon arrows as well as smaller diameter carbon arrows. You just have to order the appropriate one. So we're going to measure this here 3/4 of an inch. You just cut that out of there, and then we're going to glue this up. Okay, so we've got the blood vein on here, and we've got it oriented in the direction that we want it. We've got just a bottle of Loctite super glue, which any kind of glue, Goat Tough, Fletch Weld will work just fine. We're just going to use regular Loctite super glue, and you'll see here, you can see the ports on there, and you can see the channel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the glue, I'm going to fill up each one of those ports, and I'm going to tip this while I'm doing it, and that's going to run that glue right down into that channel. And I'm going to tip it both directions, and you'll be able to see that port going empty, and you'll be able to see the glue filling up. So I'm going to put another drop there, another drop there, and just let that glue, you can see it working its way right down through that channel. If I get it up to the camera. So you don't want to overfill these ports. Like right now, they're good and even amount of glue in there. They're not coming out anywhere. It's not pouring out of the end. So you don't want to overfill them. That's what I did on my first arrow. So we're just putting another little drop in this side on each port, and tipping that thing both directions. And you watch that glue just sliding around in there. It seems like 2 drops on these works really well. And that's pretty much it. You can see this is the first one that I set up, and there's just a little bit of glue left in each one of those ports, not a large glob or anything like that. I got just a touch of glue coming out the back side there. But other than that, on the other ones, it's nice and neat. So that quick, that easy, we've got this arrow fletched up. Now all we got to do is wait for this glue to dry, and we'll be ready to shoot. So we're going to shoot a little bit of endurance with this. We're going to shoot it through some cardboard and just see how much it takes to tear one of these off. We're also going to shoot a little bit with a broadhead. I've got a pro staffer with me, Dodie McQuillan, and he's going to shoot some long range shots for us and try to see how good they are in flight. We'll do what we can to capture that on film, but that may not be possible. So we're just going to do what we can to see how it's flying, and we'll go from there. So that this vein, as soon as that blood dries, or as soon as that glue dries, is ready to shoot. Okay, this is Dodie McQuillan. He's on Ike's Outdoors Pro staff, and he's shooting a High Country X11 and shooting 70 pounds, 29-inch draw. And he's going to be shooting a Speed Pro Revolution, Carbon Revolution arrow with those blood veins on it. And we are 50 yards out, and he has a practice tip Grim Reaper broadhead on.
I don't even know what it's called.
Magnus Buzzcut.
Magnus Buzzcut. Well, now that thing shot exactly where I aimed at.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Nope.
Oh, almost.
I'm gonna shoot it till they fall off there.
I think your tip may be loose too.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
First shot through the plywood. Got a little bit of damage to the sticker, and that's about it. Second shot through the plywood.
Oh, that one. Oh, that might make it through.
That's gonna be better. Let's see.
That might left a mark.
Third shot through the plywood. Kind of solid spot.
Yeah.
It's like the veins is what's stopping it.
Is it?
Yeah. And it's not, that's what I'm impressed with. It's not peeling up the front of them like it would on a normal vein.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the blood vein from Outer Limits Archery. And you can see this is the one we shot through the plywood. This thing is, it's all beat up, it's misshapen, still flies good from 20 yards, no kicks, no wobble to it at all. Still on there tough. We shot it through the plywood 3 or 4 times. And what I'm impressed with is it didn't tear the veins at all. Even though they're misshapen, it didn't tear them at all. And most of the time when you shoot through something like that, it tears the front edge right up. So with this one, because it has that kind of collar there, it just slides right through. And it bonded them really good. My main worry with these was that if enough glue was going to get through them channels, but they seem to be secure.
And one of the amazing things on it is that shooting through the plywood, it was actually stopping on the vein. The vein would actually stop the arrow from exiting the plywood.
The only thing, and we were shooting, my bow's at the shop locked up, and I was shooting a 35-pound bow of my wife's to shoot them through the plywood. So we got good flight with it at 50 yards, shooting a Grim Reaper practice head, and we're shooting that Magnus 2-blade buzz cut and getting real good flight at them. And the thing about it is too is Doty's bow is that High Country X11, and that is an extremely fast bow. What are you shooting out of that thing? 320-ish?
Yeah, 325, 330.
Yeah, you know, you get 320, 330 shooting a broadhead, especially something the size of that Magnus buzz cut. Controlling those things is hard. So I'm very impressed with this vein overall. I think the greatest application for it is for one, for guys who don't know how to fletch. You just run down to the store, pay 15 bucks, 16 bucks, and you can put these things on there. Two, when you're out in the woods,
have an emergency situation, you have to fix an arrow real fast. I don't think it gets any easier than that.
Oh no, you don't have to boil water, you don't have to carry anything but a couple of these and a bottle of super glue. And most of the time I've got super glue in my bag anyway. You never know when you get a cut. Super glue is very good for sealing up a wound. So I'm very impressed with them. That's the blood vein, and that's from Outer Limit Archery, or Outer Limits Archery. We'll put their website right here for them. And for more information on these, you can check these out. They have all different colors, decals you can put on the veins here, and I'm very impressed with those overall.
Very stout.
Yeah, very, very impressive. So be sure to check that out, outerlimitsarchery.com. We'll put their website right here for you guys. And for more product reviews, how-to videos, be sure to check out our website, ikesoutdoors.com. Appreciate you guys watching.